We're Threezus, there's three of us. We're weird as fuck and that's our deal. This could go anywhere, so buckle up and Threezus take the wheel.
Hello, party people, and welcome. Ooh. I'm very excited to tell you that today, for the next 3 episodes, the Threezus podcast will be hosted at the Pod City Studios at Spotify Los Angeles HQ.
Spotify Daddy!
And we would like to thank Spotify for hosting us. We feel like you're very humble guests. And
we hope that you're okay with being called a daddy.
Yes, we also hope that you as an entity, as a company, a multi-billion-dollar company, are okay with how sexually I'm going to talk to you now. Welcome, everybody. We're very excited. We hope today's podcast feels better produced than normal to you, or maybe not, because we're geniuses and our at-home setup was good enough for you.
I'd argue that our at-home version was pretty solid.
It was pretty solid. That's
compared to most people's at-home versions.
I'm going to get this episode kicked off like we always do with a shout-out.
What's your name?
Our next 3 shout-outs for the next 3 weeks are very exciting, folks, because we got 3 new Patreon family members, everybody. So today, I'd love to shout out our new family member, Braylon.
What's up, Braylon?
What's up, baby?
Braylon says, hello, my favorite song artist, my favorite accent prodigy, and my favorite Chinese guy.
Just in case somehow this is your first episode, Daniel's Korean, but
he jokes a lot that he's a Chinese guy anyway. Because a lot of people confuse him.
We kind of glossed over accent prodigy. That's kind of fun.
True,
you're like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, but we got a Chinese guy.
I am an actual Chinese guy, but Daniel's not, but we still call him the Chinese guy anyway. All right.
Me too. I'm the Chinese guy.
That's because the less informed would then assume that I'm the accent prodigy.
All right. The message continues. The message continues. I love you guys so freaking much. And I feel it's important to know that Daniel's signature outro is the highlight of my days.
Aww, wow. That's so sweet.
What about when we purposefully fuck it up? Do you still like it?
Probably. I don't know.
This was the Threezus.
Braylon's still around.
Yeah, so it's like, thank you for watching, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Braylon closes with, because everyone in our Patreon family gets added to our family tree.
Yeah, so they have a suggestion?
Braylon says that probably due to her Chinese guy joke, she's our grandma who occasionally says weird racial things. and we're the ones at the family dinner being like, we'll take it. We'll take it. You know what?
At least
Braylon's kind of on her way out anyway.
So she's gonna die with her.
She says stuff like, I love the Chinese, and you're like, all right, we'll take it. That's fine.
The Orientals make such good food.
Oh Christ, that one hits harder. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Thank you so much, Braylon. We're excited to have you as our grandma. And you can be like Braylon. You can join Threezus' Patreon at patreon.com/Threezus. We will always shout you out. We will always do what you say.
Yeah.
We are at your mercy.
You control us now.
You also can just say what member of the family you are, apparently.
That's right. Like every family, you can choose what role you have. All right. So I would like to get us kick-started. How's that sound?
Okay.
Let's do a round of classic pair.
All right. Classic pair.
The way classic pair works is that we go in a rotation, and we just feed things to the other, and the other one says, what is the classic pair conjugate person to that or thing to that?
Do you want to start, Mason?
Sure. What's up, Daniel?
Before we do that, can we acknowledge that people may be able to see us?
That's right.
Is that a thing?
I can't believe I didn't say that.
Wow.
This is a return to Threezus Podcast's video podcast.
Yeah.
So on Spotify and probably on YouTube at some point, you can watch what the hell we're saying and doing.
On a roller coaster?
And Daniel's giving you a sneak peek at what you've been missing this whole time when the podcast was audio only.
That's the face he makes the entire time, but now you can believe us.
Also, we're on a fancy studio set that has a library bookcase background, and if you at home leave a single comment that suggests these books are fake, go fuck yourself.
These
books are real.
Yeah, we asked during the tour.
We bothered to ask because we care about authenticity to our viewers. Anyway, we're gonna play classic pair.
Let's go.
How does that sound? So Danny, I'm gonna say, little boy Kensington, a poor peasant on the streets who has a heart of gold.
Oh, poor boy Kensington.
The war that made him
classic
pair. The war that destroyed his home.
Yeah, classic pair, everybody.
Pair.
I can't think of a better way to illustrate what this game's about.
All right, Daniel.
Let's go.
The last slice of bread, the end piece, the shitty end piece.
The heel or the foot?
The heel or the foot, yes.
Your suburban white dad that's waste not, want not, and he wears socks and sandals.
Classic pair.
Mason, one of those spinny tree seeds falling down. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
One of those spinny tree seeds.
Me helicopter dicking under the tree. Classic pair. All right.
Wow.
Danny,
Yes.
like a frisbee that's falling the opposite way from what you expect, trying to catch it.
Confused as fuck dog. Classic pair. Daniel, the Byzantine Empire.
Me sleeping through history class.
Yeah, classic pair. I like the idea that they're watching you through a time portal, being like, "You're not even paying attention to us." Yeah,
There's things happening
We
here.
ruled for hundreds of years.
We were around so long. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Mason, your mother excitedly telling you about a new pyramid scheme that she joined that she doesn't know is a
Nice.
pyramid
Oh,
scheme.
Nice.
Yeah, me trying to work up the courage to say something, but ultimately failing because I have poor self-worth.
Classic pair.
All right, Danny. 17 paintings, all of different cliched kinds of art.
My grandma trying to make sense of it, even though she doesn't really enjoy art.
Oh, great.
Classic pair.
Daniel, an F on your test.
An F on my test. Me panicking in the bathroom of my home, trying to figure out what to do. First trying to shove it in my mouth and eating it, but realize that you can't just eat paper like that. So I just throw it in the toilet and I start like flushing vigorously.
Classic pair.
I always equate those
Mason,
two.
Tupac rising from the grave and making a surprise entrance to your birthday party.
Big E rising from the grave and making a surprise entrance at my birthday party, and then they fight.
Classic pair.
All right, great. I think that's
that
I think that was good. I feel pretty
warm
warm.
as heck.
Yeah,
You
great.
guys are about to get even warmer though, because
let's go,
I wanted to
baby.
introduce this idea that it kind of stemmed from when we interviewed Miss Rudy Gutierrez, who was on Listen to Your
What's
Heart
up,
with Me.
Rudy?
Oh, yeah,
in
one of our
episode
guests.
53.
We had a lovely guest.
Basically, I wanted to do some rapid fire interview questions. I'm going to call this the 1 minute interview, right?
Okay.
It's like a hot seat, right?
Yeah, it's like a hot seat. I won't necessarily set a timer for this one, but I'm just going to try and quickly rapid fire these questions that are going to be weird. And first, I want to interview Daniel.
Right.
This is going to be Daniel's 1 minute interview.
I feel honored to be first.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You are first. All right, 10 questions.
Yeah.
What is my name?
Pair.
Yeah, perfect. No notes.
Who do you know here?
Steven.
Okay, cool. I don't know who that is. What's your favorite road sign?
Oh, yield.
Yield. Name a condiment that's better than ranch.
Ranch.
No, damn it. So close.
Do you generally feel safe?
Why?
Not anymore.
Could you beat me in a game of tag?
Tag, you're it.
Okay, cool. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you
cool.
know the Muffin Man?
Sometimes.
Tables turned.
Name a part of your body that has hair.
Oh, hair.
Okay, cool. Yeah, hair has hair. What would you put under your pillow to prank the tooth fairy?
Oh, piece of poop.
Yeah.
One piece of poop.
Yeah, fuck you, shit fairy.
Yeah. All right, and then final one. Make a face that would excite Mason.
Oh. I guess excite can be negative. Yeah.
Wow, that is...
Yeah, it's like the very drooly.
So, for anyone who doesn't see this, oh my gosh.
For anyone who doesn't see this, you're lucky, and we won't explain it to you. All right, Danny, I think it's my turn.
He's opening his eyes at separate times.
Yeah,
and
he's like
closing them.
snorting too. All right, Danny, I want to go.
Okay.
Please
All
make
right.
it stop. All
Mason,
right,
here's
cool.
your 1 minute interview.
Okay, cool.
All right, what's your name?
Mason.
Why is your name?
Because semen was taken.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, because
That's a long story.
my older
There's a
brother
story
was.
behind it.
It's unfortunate. It's a real story behind it. Anyway.
Yeah. What direction does your bed face?
North.
North. Which is your favorite lip?
My bottom one.
Okay, cool.
It's got more features.
Are you tall?
I would say I'm above average height, but only barely, so average height.
Okay. How many people do you know?
Oh, geez, probably like 300.
Okay. What's your favorite state capital?
I guess Sacramento because I live in California.
All right. What would your nickname be for Jesus if he was your friend?
G suspended. No.
Music term.
Wait, that was a
yeah.
music joke, but I just realized
Yeah.
it's really messed up to say that to Jesus.
yeah.
Considering his personal history. Sorry. No, you know what? We're moving on.
Name a crusty thing.
My ass.
Oh, geez.
Nice.
Crime or punishment?
My crusty ass.
Neither of the things I gave you.
Wait,
Yeah,
crime
yeah.
or punishment?
Yeah.
Hanging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Originally, it was just supposed to be choose between the concept of crime or the concept of punishment.
Oh, I thought you meant to list a crime or punishment.
Oh, yeah. My crusty ass is a funny crime, though. Yeah.
Or a punishment.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
too crusty.
those are my
Jail.
1 minute interviews. You
Okay,
guys
cool.
did
Okay.
great. I feel like I know a lot more about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like I know a lot. I feel like I know a lot more about myself. I could speak English.
Yeah.
It's funny because one of your questions was which direction is your bed facing, right? And there's actually some superstitious things about where your bed faces.
Really?
Do you guys know that?
I think is it a Korean thing or is it a?
I think it's a.
Is it a Chinese thing or is it? Yeah.
No, like in a lot of cultures, it's like it should face north, but apparently in Africa, like it should face west. I don't know, it's different.
Okay.
But speaking of being superstitious,
that's supposed to be superstitious. Stevie Wonder. Sorry, just in case
Yeah, if you want to look it up.
He's Daniel's interpreter.
Yeah. Can we do an entire episode where I'm just his interpreter?
But it's like singing interpreter. Like we're supposed to hear music right now.
Yeah. What you hear might be music.
So I'm bringing back an oldie, but what I believe is a goodie.
So this is a list of superstitions.
So I'm going to give you guys superstitions.
And these are real ones, right?
Yeah, these are actual superstitions from different places in the world.
Okay.
Y'all are going to tell me where they originated from. Okay. But plot twist, wrong answers only.
Oh,
I only want answers that are absolutely
wrong.
To be fair, I think most of our answers in this format will be wrong anyway because we won't know.
Right, but now we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, now we can purposely.
Yeah, so
be
for
bad.
example, knock on wood, the origins to that was you would knock on trees to summon spirits to protect you.
Oh, so and my wrong answer would have been that you're gonna insult somebody's penis size knocking on wood.
Nice.
And my wrong answer would have been that you're just testing like the structural integrity of the building you're in before it caves on your head.
Good. Good. All right. Well, y'all know what you're doing.
Great.
We're gonna start with Mason.
Okay. Yeah. Easy.
Placing two mirrors opposite each other.
Facing two mirrors opposite each other?
Yeah.
Is the superstition that it's good or bad?
You're going to tell me.
All right, it's a positive superstition because that's when there's like a million versions of yourself or like literally infinite versions of yourself. And it reminds the viewer that there
isn't the viewer just you?
Yeah. It reminds me staring into two opposing mirrors that there are infinite versions of myself that I could be, and it's really up to me which one I want to be.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, okay.
Do I also answer this one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I think it's more of a vanity thing, right? And you've got a double vanity in a way where you've got mirrors facing the same direction.
You can look at your ass.
You can look at your ass. You can look at that absolute dump truck and you can admire it.
But it's like you're like, I love this.
Yeah.
You know, Danny, I do like that answer, but it makes me kind of feel excluded because I don't have a dump truck. So I'm gonna go with Mason's answer.
I like your ass. I was gonna say I like your dump truck.
All right, cool.
Oh, I forgot that we're giving points. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. To also tell what it actually comes from. Apparently, in Mexico, this is a way to open a doorway for the devil.
Oh.
That was interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Danny.
Yes.
Putting chopsticks in your rice so they stick straight up.
Oh, like sticking the chopstick straight up. Yeah. Oh, little do you guys know, I'm the expert in Chinese mythology.
Yes. Danny's the foremost Chinese expert.
There is a you are pointing to true north, which points you to
true north is
true north up, and it makes you fully centered in the universe.
Oh, okay.
It's good luck because it makes your rice look like a walrus.
God damn it,
that's another point.
And then your rice is like, oh look, I'm a walrus. And you're like, damn right you are, Rice. You're very funny.
You can give that point to Mason.
That's
okay.
I think I have to at this point. That's
I don't know
funny.
where I was going with mine, so you know.
Yeah. So in Japan, it looks like the number 4, not the Roman number 4, but the Asian number 4. If you don't know about different number 4. Well, I mean, like it's common in Asian countries to use the different like
it's a character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But anyways, which is a homophone with death.
Okay.
And it also looks like burning incense, which is something that you do at a funeral.
Okay.
So it's bad luck. All right. Giving a coin to someone that gifts you with something sharp, like a knife.
Whoa.
Wait, so if someone gives you a knife, you hand them a coin back? Oh, well, that superstition's around because you want to keep the supply chain flowing, and their knife is made out of the raw materials of the coin.
Oh, okay.
You're just trying to be like, oh, here's more metal because I'm sure you're short on knives now that you've given me this.
There's a shortage of sharp objects in this world, so you're just really like paying them for their providing you with a something that is very it's going extinct in this world, which is sharp
knives
objects.
Are going extinct.
Yeah. Right.
Okay,
you're like,
okay.
Thank you.
You're
this is a weird one because you guys are actually kind of close.
Wait, what?
And I was gonna give it to you, Danny, because Mason was kind of close, but you got even closer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the superstition is that like a knife represents like power, and like by giving a knife away, you're like giving away your power, and it also represents like severing friendships.
Oh.
So instead of just gifting a knife, they will give you a coin so that it's not a gift but a trade.
To avoid.
Yeah.
It's like a workaround for the
Exactly.
gift knife problem.
So I was going to give it to you, Danny, but Mason again.
Because I was wronger.
Yeah, because he was
specifically.
wronger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get shut out. Okay.
Stop being right.
Hey, you still got 3 left.
What's
so
going on
you still
there?
got a
Hit me.
chance. All right. Don't go straight home after a funeral.
Oh,
Danny.
interesting.
What's that about?
Something in baseball, right? Like
What?
if you
Okay.
don't go straight home.
Yeah, I get it.
Gotcha.
Because it's not
You're
respectful.
attending a funeral while in a game of
While
baseball.
on third base.
Yeah. And you have to pay your respects by going back to third base to humble yourself
Right.
before you can go home.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Yeah, sure.
My reason is that it's pretty creepy as the dead person to go home. So you should probably stay at the burial site after your funeral.
Mason's shutting me out. That's fine.
No, actually, I'm gonna give that one to you.
It's wronger.
Because it is
It's like
wronger.
spiritually walking home.
In the Philippines, a bad spirit might follow you home,
That's fair.
which is close to the dead
Kind of.
body
Yeah.
going home.
I just feel like if
Say?
people attended my funeral, it'd be weird if I followed them home.
That's fair. Don't cheers with water.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, because that's for idiots. That's for dumb losers. No, that's for losers because you got to have alcohol in there.
Oh, right. It means
If you cheers with water, it means you're a loser.
Yeah, right. It means you're like one of those sober
are you guys
people.
just like in consensus with this?
No, sorry, you're right.
This is mine.
The reason you don't cheers with water is because people fill up water glasses higher than alcohol glasses, and so everyone's in the splash zone when you clink glasses with them, and you don't want to spill water on them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do like that, but I also like it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
you're just stupid because you're stupid
Yeah,
and
just
a
like-
loser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're a
right.
loser and
It
that's
means you don't know how to
stupid.
have fun.
That's really far from a superstition. So,
Yeah.
In Germany, this means you're wishing death upon the people you're drinking with.
Whoa.
Apparently, it comes from Greek mythology where the dead would drink from the river Lethe.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Lethe. To forget their past corporeal lives. So by toasting water, you're like,
That's so grim.
dying.
Wow.
So weird. This one is my favorite one, and I think y'all are gonna enjoy it.
Right.
Don't play with yo-yos.
Like at all?
Yeah,
Right.
cancel yo-yos.
Of course not. Of course you don't want to play with the others because that superstition is rooted in the up and down nature of yo-yos, which implies that heaven and hell come crashing into each other.
Wow.
And it means that you want to live in a perpetual chaos where there's no difference between our Lord and Savior and the devil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, what
Okay.
a lot of people don't know is that yo-yos were actually named after the famous cellist Yo-Yo Ma.
Right.
And anytime you
he
play with
sucks.
yo-yo, it just means that anytime you're playing with yo-yos, you're playing with his heart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like a really disrespectful way to sling around the body
Yeah.
of Yo-Yo Ma, the heart
Don't
of
mess
Yo-Yo
with
Ma.
my boy Yo-Yo Ma.
He's a cellist, right?
Right. You should respect. If you have a yo-yo and you care about Yo-Yo Ma, you should respectfully watch it for like 2 hours as it plays the cello.
And clap softly. Yeah.
Please give me a point, Daniel.
That's
Please.
what yo-yo would
yeah.
want.
Oh, definitely you get that point. Because
Yes.
actually, Mason, you were kind of close again.
Come on,
Yeah.
really?
Apparently,
Why are you mad? This is good for you.
No, I just mean like that's a superstition.
Yeah, apparently in Syria, yo-yos were banned. Like it was in the newspaper that yo-yos were
Because they were
banned
too unholy.
of fear that they would cause a drought.
Oh, whoa.
So like people who are wishing for water, that would be the yo-yo coming down, and then when you
By
pull
pulling
it back up, the water never comes to the earth and it goes back up.
And Yo-Yo
Reverse
Ma's going to be
rain.
sad.
Yeah, and
right,
Yo-Yo
yeah.
Ma's
Yeah, of
super
course.
sad.
Well, thank you, Daniel. That was fun.
That was very
that was a close
superstitious. I
game.
think y'all got pretty close. I didn't
shut
keep
up.
track, but
It was like 4-2 or something, 5-2.
There's a lot of like online video games that take out chatting between players to reduce like trash talk and like horrible things.
Yeah.
And it's funny because people always find workarounds to still trash talk anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like
One
one
of
of my favorites is that in Super Smash Brothers, if you like kick someone's absolute ass, you can send them close game. Close game. Like a way to trash
we're
talk
like,
them.
phew, that was close.
Right.
Yeah. There was in Smite, it was fun because they also had that, but it was they had you rock and then cancel that. So you just say you rock, cancel that. Yeah, which is my favorite.